Okay, team, back at you 2 days in a row from the backyard after a long 2 weeks of travel. Today, on the mental conditioning side of the house, we are talking about gracious communication. I can't give you all the specific details, but this part of this message comes from things that I saw at the Spartan Games, which I'm super excited for you to be able to watch come December and January. On the Spartan YouTube page, it's going to be awesome. We are throwing together 10 exercises today for the workout. You're going to need a weight. I also want you to get your step up if you have it. You do not have to have it. I'll be using my Power Systems deck. As usual, you can use the bottom step. Anything you have, a bench, a box, the bottom step going upstairs, something. But I'll also have a modification if you don't have that. Not specifically timing everything, just gonna go for a while. This is gonna live somewhere in the 11 to 15 minute range. And with that, let's go. We are starting with inchworms. Okay, here we go. Let those hamstrings open up. Try to get the hands to the ground with nice straight legs, that's the goal. We're gonna walk out. We're gonna let the hips dip if we can. If you have lower back issues, just go ahead and stop here. If you can, let those hips dip. I'm still sore from the 6 days on Joe's farm. Now we're tippy-toeing up, trying to get all the way to the hands with straight legs. If you need to, walk up and bend those knees. Okay, let's keep those going for a few more. Inchworms, I love these. 5 every single morning when you wake up. No exceptions. That's not even a part of the program, and that's just something you do every single morning, my friend. Let's go. Man, it's a beautiful day to be alive. Gracious communication. You know what I've learned throughout my life? I don't have a lot of strengths. I'm not really smart even. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, that is for sure. I struggled elementary school, middle school, high school, college, military. I've never been a good student. Well, I have a little ADD. My brain's all over the place. It was always a struggle for me. One more hip snail. But the one thing that I was taught growing up, my mom and dad, always speak your mind, be direct, but be freaking gracious about it. Be the person. We're gonna go with. I'm gonna get you going, and then we'll start talking about this. So we're gonna be a plank with a foot drive here. Okay, from this position. We're gonna drive your foot up and hold that stretch. If you're here, that's fine. Okay? Anywhere in this position here, but if you can, I want you to get that foot to the hand. Listen, be the person that people like being around. Be the person that people go to because they know you may have to drop the hammer. I've had this exact message before. I'm just presenting it a little different. You may have to speak your mind. Don't ever be afraid to speak your mind. Matter of fact, when you become that person that communicates in a gracious manner, you can be direct. You can really say what's on your mind. And that's when magic happens. That's when you really start to shine because you're sharing. And people are like, man, Susie or John over there, I need them on my freaking team. That's the message today. Okay. Love this exercise. 2 more. It's getting deep in the hamstring here and the hip flexor here. Okay, now we're gonna go into alternating V up. We're gonna lie flat. Reach those arms way back there. Gonna open, stretch out to the chest, the pec, and the lats. Alternating V up. Right to left, left to right. So let's just say, I hung around a lot of very high level athletes over the, when I was in Vermont. 24 of the best athletes you'll ever be around. I had fun with all of them. Some of them are awesome, gracious communicators, even when they're upset, pissed off, and angry. Some are a freaking train wreck. I'm not gonna name names, but some are a train wreck. Simple as that. Here we go. Some create amazing opportunities for themselves throughout their life because even when they're in tough situations, angry situations, they keep the word gracious inside their vocabulary, in their mindset always. You guys keep moving, okay? Now you can be graciously direct. It doesn't mean that you pacify and skirt around situations. You dive in head first, but you can always be gracious. You want to debate that with me? Call me. 512-423-3486. Shoot me a message. We'll debate it. I'm going to win that one. Trust me. Oh, man, yes, come on. Plank with knee to elbow. Okay, from this position, we're going to drive that knee to the elbow. Oh, yeah. If you need to drop back here on the knee, that's fine. Bring it in like that. Let me show you that from the side. From this position, you just bring that knee in. This position, bring that knee in. But if you can, I want you up in the plank. Knee to elbow, let's go. Come on. Oh, this one hurts. Come on. From the front. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I love this next one. We're going into a squat. Let me start from the side. A good squat. We're going to hold for a second, and then we're going to jump. From the front. Neutral spine in that squat. Keep working, keep working. Remember, we have a broomstick from the back of the head, the mid, back, and the butt. We squat down, you're touching all 3 points. Legs are firing. Come on. Come on. 2 more. Oh, legs are on fire. We can grab the ram. We are sit up and press now. We're gonna take the weight, touch it on the ground, behind our head. Sit up, 2 presses. 2 presses. Keep those abs tight. Gracious communication, my friends. I said it about as direct as I could. You know, there were some situations, keep working, where people that were there, they didn't even realize what they were doing. They have their own technique, but Yancy calls it hitting, keep working, calls it hitting the pause button. And they were frustrated, man. When you hear you're getting ready to do something for 6 hours, 5 hours on a mountain bike, and you've never been on a mountain bike before, you're gonna be a little flustered. But you saw people hit the pause button and say, I got this, it's gonna be a good time. And you saw others, maybe they had to do something that was strength-based or something. They lost their shit, went crazy, okay? So, it's personalities. No harm, no foul. Everybody's gonna do how they want to do it. But I'm telling you, the ones that you want to work with when it's all said and done, the ones you want on your team, and this is not all about the Spartan game. It's, you guys could take what I'm talking about and not just sit up in one press. It applies to so many walks of life, so many businesses. 2 more. 1 and 2. Thruster. We'll keep the same weight. Okay. We're gonna have a front rack position here. Okay, from the side. We're gonna come down. And we're gonna press. Come down and press. You can use just about any. You guys keep working. I'll have my dead ball here. My slam ball, I should say. Keep that neutral spine on the squat. We have 3 more exercises. After this one, Man, so I really want you, my challenge, I really want you thinking about gracious communication. I came home saying I was gonna be a better version of myself to my wife and my kids. So far, so good. I've been doing a few things, just made a few minor tweaks. They may not recognize yet, but the little things I'm trying to do. Trying to be better. Trying to be better every day. 1% better every day. Just, how can I be a little better than the day before? That is the message. Oh. Straight leg deadlift. I'll go for 44. Straight leg deadlift. Okay? From the side, some people are like, well, this is dangerous, Yancy. It's not. You're never going to lift heavy with this one. Okay? Straight leg. Little bit of knee bend. Going to feel a real good stretch in the hamstrings. We're just hinging back with the hip. Okay? The hips, I want you to pretend there's a drawer, chest of drawer behind me, and I'm going to close that drawer with my butt. Just a little bend in the knee. We're gonna go to curl and press next. And then step ups. We'll finish with step ups. I'll be able to talk to you a little more on that one. Yancy's working right now. I'm feeling it. Ooh. Yes. Keep those going. Never sacrifice your form. Good lifting mechanics, always. Nice flat back. Oh, we're gonna go to 11 minutes here on the straight leg deadlift. The hamstrings will be a little sore tomorrow. Be ready for that. They will be a little sore. Last rep, best rep. Okay, we're gonna go to a curl and press. I'm gonna go with my axle bar. It's got a light weight. I'm not real heavy here. Any way you want to. Curl, press. Curl, press. Here we go. 2 curls. 2 presses. Come on. So what kind of person do you want to be? You know, I think a lot of people want to be a certain type of person. They want to be the type of person that has that gracious communication. They're direct. They're a team player when they need to be. It just, it's hard to summarize sometimes. You know the people I'm talking about. Man, they're magical. But what happens oftentimes is people that have the ability to do that, they just forget and they let something tear the rug out from under them. One more. And Lily! My daughter's smiling at me out the kitchen window. So they let somebody or something that frustrates them, they let it pull the rug out from under them and they lose it. Okay, grab your step up. If you don't have your step up, we're going to be right here. When that right leg comes up, the left arm drives up. Okay, that's what you're doing if you don't have a step up. If you have a step up, here we go. We're at 12:48. We're going to go for about a minute and a half on the step ups. So don't let people control you. I've said that in many messages. When you let yourself get really hot under the collar, you get angry, pissed off, and aggressive. You lose your gracious ability. Now listen, the best comedians, the best leaders, people that would normally, you'd think, oh my gosh, they have a lot of stress. All these situations where you think people could throw gracious out the door. There's many of them that are very gracious. I hung out with Grant McCartney. Let me tell you something. That guy's rock solid. Inside the guardrails, crosses his T's, dots the I's. He is funny. He is outgoing. He pushes people's buttons. But he's so gracious with how he does things. 20 seconds, come on. That you love Grant, man. Even Hunter McIntyre. he pisses people off sometimes. He's got a heart this big, and he graciously loves on people. He truly cares for people. And relax. That's the workout. So, anyway, some others. Krenikoff and Ray Kobo, others I had a chance to work with. Mike Wardian, are you kidding me? Mike Wardian is salt of the earth, amazing. Kurt Majit, too Majit to quit. Kurt, we love you, man. But there's some people I got to hang out with that amazing people. And they reminded me how, through thick and thin, ugly times, how you can still be gracious. So that's the reason for the message today. You people that I bring up, you're the reason that gave me the passion to shoot this message. So I love y'all. Live, love, have, and serve big with big focus on the serve. Thank you for tuning in, trusting me with your workout today. Let's get it in. Let's get a high kick. Come on. We gotta get it. I'm feeling it. Ah, that's it. Much love, everybody.